Set tail log backup. Basically, we have seen that we are scheduling the log backups for what purpose? To truncate the log file periodically. So that log file should not become full. But in some cases here, we need to take a log backup before starting restoration. Suppose tomorrow unexpectedly database crash, something happened. To avoid the data loss scenarios, we need tail log backup. This is also log backup, but we are taking once the database is crashed. Tail means what? Last portion of the log file. Last portion of the log file. So for means what? Tail log backups are required to truncate the log file or to recover the data. To recover the data, recovery purpose, to avoid data loss scenarios, we need this tail log backup. For example, observe here, what happened, he is saying, sir, every Sunday, he has configured here full backup at 12 a.m., night 12 o'clock every Sunday. Daily differential backups, he is saying, for example, at 12 a.m., night 12 o'clock, for example. Then every 1 hour transaction log backups, he is saying. Suppose here, he's saying that database was crashed on Friday 10:30 p.m. he is saying, for example, Friday 10:30 p.m. See here. Okay, database was crashed Friday on 10:30 p.m. So now, what are the recovery steps are there here? Recovery steps means, for example, let's say we have verified that means what, like database is online or non-operational. Let's say we have verified from error log that data file was damaged at 10:30 sometime, for example. After verifying in the error log, we have confirmed that why the database is non-operational. So due to what? Data file damage. Already we have seen, if data file damage will get what is the error number? Error number 17204 will get if MDF file is damaged. Okay, if NDF file is damaged, we'll get same 207. If NDF file damaged, or for LDF file also we have seen same 207. Okay, after confirming the error, after taking confirmation, then we have to escalate the same thing to our application team, why the database is down due to this reason. Why the database is down, we have to submit the same information to the application team or client. So as well as to our management people, our team lead or manager. Once we get the approvals from there to proceed further, then we can plan for tail log backup. Why I am taking here tail log backup here? Now database is operational or non-operational? Non-operational. You see here, if you see here, what is the last backup of here? Last Sunday full backup is a, for example, Friday night this scenario happened, means Thursday night 12 a.m. differential backup is there, which is the latest differential backup, Thursday night 12 a.m. After Thursday night 12 a.m., we have for every 1 hour log backups. 1 a.m. log backup, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. log backups. Up to what time we have log backups? 10 p.m. Latest log backup was done at 10 p.m. Now, means what? If you start directly restoration, we'll get the data up to 10 p.m. What about this half an hour changes? 10 to 10:30, they are not taken into next backup. Why? Because next backup is 11 o'clock, right? But before that, something crash happened. Means up to 10 o'clock, data is there in the form of backups, but 10 to 10:30, no data is there. Means data is there in which file? Log file. It is not there in the backup. 10 to 10:30, it is there in log file. For example, log file transaction log file is not damaged, means data is there in log file. Now what we can do here? Now to take backup of 30 minutes transactions means what? 10 to 10:30, for example. We need what? Tail log backup. See here, why I am taking tail log backup? To recover the last transactions, to copy the last transactions into backup. Now, once we take tail log backup successfully, now here our total data is safe in the form of backups. Once we take tail log backup, now total data up to the crash happened 10:30, it is safe in the form of backups. Understood, right? Then after that here, I will plan for restoration. Plan for restoration means what? First you check the backup plan. Already we have seen this was the backup plan we have seen, for example. After checking backup plan, we have to take the restoration steps. Now remember, like after that, start restoration. Means first we have to restore which backup? Full backup. Restore last Sunday full backup, means latest full backup. After that, restore latest differential backup, means what? Thursday night 12 a.m. differential backup. Full backup we are restoring with no recovery, right? Differential backup we are restoring with no recovery. After that, apply all log backups. Means what? 1 a.m. log backup, 2 a.m. log backup, 3 a.m. log backup, one by one, same order. Up to what time? 10 p.m. Then after that, this is also with no recovery. All the log backups. Then apply tail log backup or restore tail log backup with recovery or with no recovery, with recovery. So that database comes online, then we can make the database available to the applications or users. That is like how we are taking tail log backup. Basically, see here, to take tail log backup, we'll practice this scenario now. Just to take tail log backup, observe here, backup log database name. Okay, so same thing. To disk is equal to some path .trn file, something path. Observe here, with the extra clause I am using here with no truncate. See it? Why? Because normal log backup will truncate the log file or not, which we have scheduled for every 1 hour, for example. Truncates means what? Normal log backup will force checkpoint also. Okay, but tail log backup will not force checkpoint. Why? Because if it is forcing checkpoint, where is data file? Already data file is damaged, he is saying. Checkpoint process will write the dirty pages to data file, but already data file is damaged. That's why we are taking tail log backup with extra clause no truncate. It's meaning that it will not force checkpoint. It will not truncate the log file. Just go to log file, copy the data into backup. See. Okay, so let's say I will take this tail log backup. Understood, right? What is the purpose of tail log backup? For recovery purpose, tail log backup is required. Recovery purpose. If log file damaged, then problem is there. If log file is not damaged, we are able to take tail log backup. If log file damaged, then we have to depend on our storage people. Or if mirroring is there on that database, always on is there on that database, we can recover from secondary servers. Okay, if log file is also damaged physically. Again, sir, like how to take tail log backups here again. Actually, two types of tail log backup options are there. One is here, we can take tail log backup normally when server is running. Server is running means instance is running, but database is down. Instance is running, but only that database is down. Directly we can take tail log backup. Second option is there here. Tail log backup we can take when the server is down. See, database is down plus instance is also down. See, database is down due to data file damage. Instance is also down. Instance is also not running, complete instance. Very rare cases, exceptional cases. So here we can take, here also we can take tail log backup, which is called HAG attached tail log backup. If server is running, directly we can take, there is no lengthy process. If instance is also down, then we have to use another instance to take tail log backup. We'll see that HAG, we'll call it as HAG attached tail log backup, something. So we'll see, first method we'll see tail log backup when server is running, when the server is running. Check here, I will take any one instance. This is my instance, HYD SBI, some instance is it. Here one database is there, MyDB. I think, okay, we can take this database. See the recovery model of this database, only for practice purpose I am showing. You have to understand the scenario, not in production. So practice purpose here, database is there in full recovery model. One time I will take full backup one time. Check here, tasks, backup. Okay, in some default path I am taking full backup by overriding if any existing backup is there. Okay, full backup is ready. Let's say I will make some changes in any one table. Observe 4 2 records have change. Means what, this should be taken in tail log backup or not. These changes should be taken in what, tail log backup. Why? Because in full backup these changes are not there. Okay, I have made the changes to the database. Okay, now I will check the database data file log file location, help DB, my DB. Right click also we can see already we have seen. Check here, database files are there in the default path, observe default path, and I will take the database into offline mode. What I will do, just I will cut paste the data file into different location. Cut paste the file into different location for practice purpose, means what data file is not available. Okay, first I will take the database into offline mode, alter database name, set offline. Why? Because if the database is online, we can't touch the files. Even you are a system administrator, anything, just here, maybe taking long time, means it's meaning that we can understand maybe someone is working with this database. Not coming offline here immediately, means what? Some sessions are there on that database. Suppose let's say tomorrow 1,000 users, 1 lakh users are connected. So one urgent scenario is there. You want to take database into offline in your control immediately. You can't ask everyone, you please log off, I want to take offline. You please log off, I want to take offline. At that time, what we can do as a DBA, we can say like this, roll back immediate. What I'm saying? I'm asking SQL Server, you kill all the sessions, you immediately take into offline. Immediately take into single user mode so that I want to work on the database due to some urgency issue, something. Rollback immediate, what it will do? It will kill all the sessions on that database. All are disconnected. Firstly, we are killing the sessions here. Just I will stop again. I will run this. Previously, it was waiting actually. See here, immediate here. Success immediately. Immediately, it is saying that 100% completed. Refresh one time. Offline or not offline. Like this here. Generally, we have to kill the sessions. What is the command? Is there? Kill command is there? Kill SPID, kill SPID, kill SPID. You can't do like that. If so many are there, immediately you want to take into your control with rollback immediate. Now here, means sessions are rolled back or not? Rolled back. If any queries are running, immediately they are rolled back. Killed. Now say database is offline. Now I will go to that path where the files are there here. This is the path data folder, default folder of the instance. Just here, database name is what? MyDB. This is my data file. This is my log file. Data file I will cut and paste in some other location just for practice purpose. Okay, pasted. Now only log file is there here in that path, right? MyDB. Now if you try to bring online, database comes recovered successfully or suspect mode. Suspect mode. Why? Because one of a file is missing. Check here, alter database name, set online. I'm trying to bring online. We can right click also. Observe here, right click tasks, bring online. Anyone we can use. Bring online. Here with rollback immediate usage is here or no usage? Here we can use no use. Already we are in our control here. See now see very clearly it is saying unable to open the physical file MDF, operating system error, something it is saying cannot find the file specified. That is correct. Now you see the error log. In error log, what is the error message? Again, if you refresh this database one time, recovery pending state or suspect state. recovery pending state. We have seen that select database property EX, database name, status. Manually also we can check by using command suspect state and see what is the reason why it is there in suspect mode. In current log we can see error number how much, 17204, means MDF or NDF. MDF, see here, very clear message it is saying. It is trying to start the database. Why? Because we have said bring online. We have said explicitly trying to start the database, but MDF is damaged, unable to bring online. Very clear message it is saying. You can see here also. Then after confirming it, once we after taking approvals, then we have to plan for tail log. Once informed to the same scenario to the application team, to the client. Once the approvals are there, then we can start what, tail log backup. So already we have discussed tail log backup will force checkpoint or it will skip checkpoint. Skip checkpoint already we have seen. We can see that also whether forcing or not. We have discussed already in our previous sessions. Whenever you take backup of database, by default, 2 lines are recorded in error log file. Backup started, something success. But if want to write, if the SQL Server needs to write complete step-by-step process about backup, step-by-step process about restore, then explicitly we have to enable one trace flag 3004 to write to so that SQL Server can write complete information about backup and restore. Now I will take tail log backup. Just remember, to take tail log backup, we have to enable this trace flag or no need. 3004 we have to not required, only to show you whether it is forcing checkpoint or not. I have enabled. Again, don't confuse. No need to enable the trace flag, just to see whether it is forcing checkpoint or not. Observe backup log database name to disk is equal to some paths here in my machine. My DB underscore, just for identification purpose, tail.trn I am saying, any name just for identification purpose. Directly if I run this command now, error, observe. Why? Because it is trying to force checkpoint. It is trying to write the data into what, changes into data file, but data file is not there, it is saying. So I will say with no truncate, for example here one of your option, run the command, success, and see the current log. Just for understanding, here safe checkpoint is skipped, it is saying. See, safe checkpoint is skipped. That is like we have seen by enabling 3004, we can see the complete step-by-step process of backup we have seen previously. Now observe that 2 backups are ready. In our case, 2 backups are ready. One full backup is there. Now I have taken tail log backup. Now start restoring. Check here. I will go to databases, right click restore. First restore full backup with no recovery, then restore tail log backup. Check here. Restore database, device, browse, select that backup file path. E drive it is it, for example. This is right, mydb.bak. Go to options with no recovery. Okay, full backup is restored very fastly. Then apply the tail log backup. No other backups are there in our scenario. That's why apply the tail log backup. This is a tail log backup. Okay, okay. With recovery by default option we have seen. Okay. Restored successfully. Check here, we have made some changes after full backup. In courses table, we can see that changes here. This we have made after full backup. Like I said, like this is here how we are taking the tail log backup. We have seen in SQL Server how we are taking. This is actually first scenario. Means database is crashed, but instance is running. Instance is running. This way, after taking approvals, directly have taken tail log backup with extra clause no truncate, for example. Right, but if instance is also down, see, not regular case, only for interview purpose, they may ask actually. So in that case, what I am doing here means instance is also down. That's why I can't run this command. Why? Because instance is also down, he is saying. In that case, what we can do here, first what I will do, copy the .ldf file into different server, any other, same machine or anything. Then go to another instance, test instance or something, for example, of same version, same patch level. Create new database with the name MyDB, anything here. Fresh database I am creating. Fresh data file, log files are created or not created. See, not in production. Why? Because already our server is also down. That's why I'm doing these steps in another instance. After creating, same thing, take database offline, delete all the database files, means MDF and LDF both. Then copy the LDF file into that path. LDF file, which LDF file? Which we have taken from production, for example. Copy the LDF file into the path, then try to bring database online. Same error, right? MDF is not there. Why? Because both the files have deleted first. Then in that path I have copied that LDF file which I have taken from production, for example. Now try to start the database, bring online, same error. From here, same steps. From here, what? Same steps. Again, it has come to first scenario now. Complete what? Take tail log backup, then go to production, restore one by one, apply the last log backup. That is like this is called hack attached. Means what? We have taken the log file, we have hacked the log file from production, attached to the fresh database in another instance, then tail log. That is like a two-step process here, like extra is there here. This is how we are taking tail log backup. That's what is the purpose of tail log backup we need to understand, right? Tail log backup is a last transaction log backup period to recover the database or restore the database. All the points are there in our material, I think. In soft copy, I think. How to take tail log backup, just theory part is there in our material, but they are there in our soft copy material. Steps I have written already in the soft copy. If you have taken in scenarios document, you can see that. This extra material in this document file. Scenarios document, already it is a 1.7. Here we have seen theoretically in module 3. Here see practically it is a, and actually I have written here difference between normal log backup and tail log backup also. We can see later. Then tail log backup. That's the basic purpose is what? For recovery purpose. Recovery purpose to avoid the data loss scenarios. Tail log backup. Okay. Then so that's is like which we have seen that to it cannot force checkpoint. Practically we have seen, as well as it will not truncate the log file. Tail log backups here. That is like how we have seen here by using the scenario. Two tail log backup scenarios we have discussed here as part of this demo session.